In addition to this more field-based view, which we were seeing here, you can also use the Page tab to navigate through a site in a more user-friendly manner or a visual manner. So here, what you can do is navigate the site. I can click here and go back and forth, back to Tasteful Planet landing page. Then if we would like to, let's say, create a new blog post, what I can do is click on the blog. And here we see we have individual blog posts. To create a blog post underneath this blog, I can click the plus icon, then I will select the blog post. And I will select here, and I will use the Greetings from SymphonyCon 2019 as an example. I will again copy a little bit of the content here, the intro, and then the body here. As you can see, also some of the fields are required, some are not. So depending on your configuration, you will define what fields are necessary and what are not. Here again, we have an image field which we can use an image from either the content repository, which has already been uploaded, or then I can select something from my desktop and add it to the blog post. So here you can see this, and then I can have a quick preview of what this blog post would look like, and it looks fine. So I can also, by the way, preview it in different view modes. So here we have the desktop, then tablet, and phone viewports available for preview. But now I'm satisfied with what I saw, and I will click publish. And then on the front end side, if I click into the front page again, I will click into the blog. Here you can see Greetings from SymphonyCon 2019 blog post is live. So this is not the only functionality that the landing page or page builder functionality adds. We also have under site functionality called page builder. So if I head over to a specific type of content, in this case the Places and Tastes landing page is made of individual bits and pieces. Here you can see places, then you have a blog from our main site, some additional lift ups and so on. This is something which you can use to build in a visual way. So when I click the edit button, I will get a view that looks like this. Inside our template, we have some areas here where you can drop elements. So inside this widget, we have a configurable list of elements, which depends on your site implementation. But if I would like to promote our blog articles on this page, what I can do is select one of these blocks. I will select the content list. So the content list is a dynamic listing of content in the repository. And this is a configurable block. So if I click on it, I have the content list name, this is blog posts, and I will click parent. And from the tree structure, I will select the blog. And underneath the blog, we have 4 articles altogether. I'll click confirm, and then I will click limit. And here inside, we can also then define what kind of items we would like this listing to result in. I'll click submit. And here we have now a dynamic listing of blog posts, which is then something which is a reference with those parameters that we posted. So when we add more posts, you do not need to edit this landing page. I will then publish this one, and you can see our blog posts are here. And of course, this design on the front end is the same design. So this is just another alternative view to this interface. You can also see there's some additional capabilities here, such as the timeline functionality. So if I will just quickly add something else. So I will create a temporary notice block here. I will click here, and this is a very crude block. So I can create pure markup here with the code block. Then I will click the scheduler tab here. Scheduler tab allows you to show and hide items as you want. So I can select the reveal date. So I will put this to next Friday or Saturday evening, for example. So that maybe it's a weekend campaign. And then I will hide it again early on Monday morning on December 1st. So I will still change the time to 03:25. And now we're satisfied with that. And then once I publish it, you can see as the administrator user, I can see this scheduled block here, but the scheduled block should not be available for anonymous users here. So because it's grayed out, the design doesn't show this necessarily unless you see it. But then when I click here on the scheduler tab, you can see a couple of functionalities here. You can see the reveal block will be shown here. You have also an alternative view of listing items, or then you can see here. And then if I choose to jump into next on Sunday, and I will choose the time to be here, you can see the functionality, the hide block is coming into effect there early in the morning. If I click here, you can see this is now black. So this functionality is something that you can also use in your applications. So that's one functionality that you should consider and as an advantage in the Enterprise Edition.